and which is the last workshop. And Happy New Year, by the way. How was your New Year? Did you spend your time with somebody you love? And if you have some good story of the New Year, you can also share it in the chat room. And now let me update the latest status of our Elf Hackathon. And until today, there are already 10 participants, and 9 of them have already submitted the project. And back to today's session, there are some aspects of Elf App Wallet and Elf Explorer. And Mr. Huang here, the R&D Research and Development Manager, will give you the detailed explanation of it. And now let's start today's session. And Mr. Huang, you may start.
Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Huang, and I'm glad to show you 4 ELF ecosystem tools and 3 ELF SDK and 4 demo for you in this workshop to help us develop a dapp in ELF blockchain. Okay, and I will introduce 4 ELF ecosystem tools at first. And the first one is ELF Block Explorer. And the ELF Explorer is an important tool for the ELF ecosystem. At present, it provides data monitoring, information query, node election, contract view, resource purchase, and other functions to make us use ELF blockchain more easily. And I will show you the page. And the home page, you can view the whole node status, and you can view basic information about the ELF ecosystem on the Explorer homepage, such as the number of transactions per minute, and the block height, and total transaction volume, and total numbers of accounts, and the number of the sidechain here. And we can get the latest blocks, and we can turn to the detail page to see the information of the block. You can see the block hash and block size, transaction count, and we can get the transactions of this block. And we also can get the latest transactions of our blockchain. And in the transaction detail page, we can get the information of this transaction, like transaction ID, status, and the log of the transaction. There is no log in this transaction, and the block number of this transaction and the transaction method or the transaction parameters. This transaction is updated tiny block information transaction. And in the vote page, we can apply to be a node and vote for other nodes through the Elf Blockchain Explorer, and in the public test page, and we can see if we want to become a candidate node, we need to stake 100,000 ELF, and we can say the candidate admin. And we also can vote for members. No members in testnet. I will turn to the main network. Please wait a minute. And in the page, we can see we have got 13 BP, and we can follow the members. And we also can redemption of votes. If we had vote and the vote are expelled, we can redeem our vote easily in the Block Explorer. And in the resource page, we can buy and sell resource tokens which are required for on-chain governance through the ELF blockchain browser. And the browser will calculate how many tokens will be cost. For example, we can select the type of token we want to buy or sell. And in the case we buy right token. Sorry, I don't have ELF in the main chain, so I will turn to the public test net. If we want to buy 200 RAI token, Explorer will calculate how many ELF will be cost. And this means that buying 200 RAI token will cost my 4 ELF tokens. We also can sell my RAI token. And in the proposal page, we can get involved in chain governance by viewing, applying proposals, and build our organization through the Explorer. And we can see the proposal list in this page. And in the detail page, you can see more information of the proposal, like application submit time and the proposal expire time, and the vote rate, and which organization applied this proposal. We even can get the parameters of this contract. And we also can apply a proposal by this page. We need to select a proposal module and select organization, input the contract address, and select a method name, and then input the method parameters, set expiration time, and apply this proposal. And we also can see the organizations of our ELF blockchain, and we can even create an organization in this page. Of course, we can see which proposal we had joined and which organization we joined, and can see our votes history. And then I will introduce the Night Elf. I will introduce the Elf Explore extension NetElf to you. NetElf is an extension for accessing Elf-enabled dispute application or dapps in your normal Chrome browser, like this one. And NetElf is also let us create and manage our own identities. So when a dapp wants to perform transaction and write to the blockchain, the user gets a secure interface to review the transaction and before approving or rejecting it. And in the NetElf, we can see 5 options in the page of NetElf. The first is key pair, and in the key pair option, we can create or import key pair. And if we select import key pair, we can import a key pair by mnemonic or by private key. And we can manage our key pairs, copy the address. Of course, we need to select the chain, the main chain or the side chain or the custom chain we want. This is the address of ELF, and we can back up all our key pair or delete it. And in the management option, we can manage the application we had accessed. And for example, no, nothing. Oh, sorry. I will change a Night Elf for you. And this management, we had used Elf Explorer, and until we can see Elf Explorer had called the token contract, dividend contract, token converter contract, and etc. We can delete it. And in the extension management, we can back up NetElf but not key pair. We can back up the key pairs of this NetElf, and we can delete this NetElf. And in the time lock, we can say the log time of the NetElf. If there are no actions or no dapps called the API of the NetElf, it will log after 4 hours or 1 minute or 1 hour, or never log, whatever you want. And the log option will log the net elf right now. Log it. Sorry. And the connect wallet will turn to the web wallet. Okay, and the next tool is Elf Wallet app. Elf Wallet app is a one-top account management tool to make it safe and easy to use Elf blockchain. And we can not only manage multiple assets and transfer tokens, but also can use dapps in wallet app in the same chain or cross-chain. And it's not very convenient to display mobile apps on my personal computer, and you can download and experience in the App Store. And then I will introduce Elf Web Wallet. You can see the Web Wallet in this page. Elf Web Wallet is a simple tool for users to create and manage their accounts. We can use the wallet directory or with NetElf. In most cases, we recommend you use with NetElf. And you can see in this page, when we turn into the main page, we need to select the method to access our wallet at first. We can use the browser extension, and we can use the wallet with local storage. If we select browser extension, the key pair is storage in the NetElf. And if we select the local storage, we will create a key pair, and the key pair is stored in the Chrome by local storage. Okay, and then I will introduce 3 Elf.js SDK for you, and in the following demos, we will use this SDK to create a simple app. And the first one is Elf-sdk. Elf-sdk.js for Elf is like Web3.js for Ethereum. It's a collection of libraries which allow you to interact with the local or remote Elf node using a HTTP connection. And aelf-sdk-cross-chain is a JavaScript API to make us easy to transfer in cross-chain with 3 steps. The Elf Bridge. Elf Bridge is a JavaScript API to let us interact with the wallet app more easily. Okay. And I will show and with okay, I will show the demo. With the Elf SDK, we can create wallet or recover wallet by private key or mnemonic, and we can get the information of Elf blockchain by method like get chain status, get block, etc. And the most important, we can send a transaction and contract easily by Elf SDK by method of contract module. Let me show you some demos in the code sandbox, and I will code it step by step. If you had to create dapp on ETH, you will find that, well, it seems the same as developing Ethereum. Okay, I'll show you the demo. And the demo will be a simple React app. Now create a React app in the code sandbox. Also, okay. We need to find and import aelf-sdk first. Okay. Import aelf-sdk. name it as elf. And we need to create a wallet or recover wallet by private key or mnemonic at first. Wallet. Important. Create wallet. Click. And we need the state wallet. State wallet. Use state. We had not import use state, and we need import use state from right. Create wallet. Create wallet function. Use callback. And follow my step, we may call new wallet elf wallet util create new wallet. Create new wallet, sorry. New wallet. Console panel, there are some errors. Create wallet. Nothing, and if we call create wallet, oh sorry, and we can see the structure of the new wallet. There are mnemonic, BIP 44 path, and child wallet private key and address. We save this private key. Right. Okay, and in the following demos, we will use the private key. Okay, wallet. Sorry, set wallet. Wallet. Okay, and we can see the wallet information in the page, but it's not friendly for us. So we just show the address of this wallet. Okay, and we got a new address. It's a random wallet in reach click, and maybe we need a wallet what we want, so we can recover the wallet, and we can get wallet by private key or by mnemonic. And in this demo, I will get wallet by private key. Okay. Wallet by private. Wallet details. Get wallet by private. Yep. It imported the private key as the paramount. had got a private key. State wallet. Okay, and in this demo, if we click get wallet by private key, we get A6 address. Click again, and we get the same result because we get the wallet by private key of this. Okay, and if you want to recover the wallet by mnemonic, you can save the mnemonic and call the function get wallet by mnemonic. And next, I will show you how to get block information by aelf-sdk. Let me create another button. Block information demo. Block status. Okay. Sorry. And if we want to get the block information, we need to create an elf instance at first. We need elf is elf sec elf state const init elf instance like we need to use okay, we need new elf, and we need to state a provider, and in this case I will use public testnet elf provider. Provider. And if you want to get the method of the aelf-sdk, you can turn to the Git repo, and you can find the link in my PowerPoint. Like this. In this way, you can get the method of the SDK. Copy the provider. Sorry. Instance. Okay, click the button and we can find the method of elf instance. Okay, there are some method. The main method we will use is the chain method. You can see we can get the chain status, and we can get chain state, get block height, get block. Okay, let me state the elf instance. And then we can call this method. And in the demo, I will show you how to call get chain status. Chain status. We need to use elf instance. Chain. Wait. Chain status. We need to say into this. And if we click it directly, it will throw an error. Okay, listener, sorry. This error cannot find the pro- property of undefined because we haven't init elf instance. Okay, so we need to check whether we had init the elf instance. Elf instance. Okay, check. If not, and you can close the arrow. And you can do something else like a post, something else to know the people. We have the init elf instance. Is init elf instance. Elf instance show property cannot read chain. Okay, so we need init elf instance at first, and then we can get the chain status. Oh, it's a promise. So we need native. Wait. So, and now we gave the chain status of our blockchain. And, you can see we use the main chain elf, and the longest chain height is 75228800. And we can see the last universal block height